Hi there. Welcome to Yoga to Restore in 15 minutes or less. I'm your teacher, River, and this is Abby, and she's going to be demonstrating. And today we are doing yoga to restore from lethargy and a lack of motivation. So sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths as you just begin to settle into your space on the mat. Really allow your breath to be like luxurious, deep inhales and full and complete exhales. And think of your mat as your own private, sacred space. Allowing everything that it took you to get on this mat right now to fade away. Let any other thoughts and sounds and responsibilities fade away. It's all there if you need it later. We're going to practice the sun breath. So taking your dominant hand in the first two fingers, you're going to close off just your left nostril. And then through the right nostril only, slow inhales. Through the right nostril only, exhale. Through the right side only, breathe in again. Through the right side only, exhale. Still breathing in only through the right. And out through the right. Take 2 more cycles of breath. Full, deep inhale into the right nostril. And exhale through the right nostril. Just one more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Slowly release your hand and turn both palms to face upward with the back of your hand resting on your knees. Flutter your eyes open. And we'll begin. Come to your hands and knees so that you can come into a cow's pose. So on your hands and knees, let your spine be nice and long. And as you inhale, tilt your tailbone up and lift your head and drop your belly. And as you exhale, reverse all that, pulling your belly up, dropping your tail and your head. Breathing in, stretch the whole front of your body. And breathing out, stretch the whole back of your body. Take one more. You can feel your shoulder blades coming together as you inhale. And then separating as you exhale and feel the whole back stretch. And then come to a regular flat back. And then press your hips back to your heels coming into child's pose. And go ahead and open your knees nice and wide so there's space in between your thighs for your whole body. Let your forehead come on the ground. Reach your fingertips toward the top of the mat. And again, feel the length through your spine. Paying mostly attention to the breath. You want to really feel that breath like it's vibrating through your body with the in and the out. So the inhale is slightly different from the exhale. See if you can notice that. With your next exhale, press yourself back up to your hands and knees, but keep your hands farther away. We're going to come into puppy pose. So keeping your hips high, this time drape your chest down towards the floor. Walk your hands forward any amount, and then lift your chin so that you're really getting an upper back bend here. So this is a huge heart opener. You want to feel not only the back, but also the shoulders and the armpits stretching. You may have changed your breath. See if you can reconnect to that steady flow of breath. And then gently come out of that with your next exhale. And you're just going to lie down on the floor on your belly. You can make a pillow with your hands for your head and let your forehead rest there and gently roll your head from side to side. We're just massaging up there in the forehead space a little bit. And then when you're ready, release your hands and bend your knees, reaching back to grab the tops of your feet. take a breath here, just being here. Just take a minute to feel the bending of your knees and the slight stretch in the quads. And then squeeze your glutes and press your feet into your hands and press your pubic bone into the ground. You can do this with an inhale, lifting up into a bow. You can stay right here, or it might feel good to rock a little bit. Either way, just getting a little bit of movement, but feeling the stretch along the thighs. And then with an exhale, release and come again long on your belly. So we're going to come into a half frog here, taking the right leg first. And I like to refer to this as a lowercase letter H. So bending the right knee and turning it out to the side. Lengthen the left arm. And so if you look at it from my angle here, it's a lowercase letter H. But as you come into this, you can stay down, or if it feels good to lift your upper body and get more of a stretch on the hip, you can do that. Either way that feels good. You're just going to feel this space. You're just going to feel this space right here getting stretched. You don't need to do anything like pressing down. Just feel that the position is allowing it to stretch. Take 3 breaths here. Then with an exhale, roll over onto your back, keeping that right leg bent and pull it into your chest. Squeeze there as you exhale. You might want to release a little bit of the squeeze as you inhale so you can fill up the belly space. And then when you exhale, squeeze a little more. And then release and put your foot flat on the ground and bend the left knee. So both feet are on the ground. Place your hands on the floor alongside you. And with an inhale, press into your hands and feet, lifting your hips coming into bridge. Stay here for 3 full cycles of breath. And if you feel any kind of tension around your thighs or your knees, tilt your tailbone upwards. So you're pulling your belly button back to your spine a little bit. We want to find both effort and ease in this pose, so there's some work going on, but there's more ease if you tilt your pubic bone forward, then you can stay actually longer. And then roll down with an exhale. Yeah, so then just flip over back onto your belly. We'll take all that on the other side. So first, bending your knees, reach back and grab your feet, holding onto the tops of the feet with your hands. And what gives you the work and the stretch through your upper body is when you press your feet back into your hands, and that lifts you up. It also lifts the knees. So you've got this beautiful bow shape here. A lot of times it feels good just to hold. Maybe lift your chin up. You might play with bringing your chin back down. But I also know sometimes it feels really good to rock. It feels good to rock in both directions. So take what feels best to you. And then gently release. I'll move out of the way here. And then bend your left knee, taking your half frog on the other side, bringing your right arm forward up over your head. So this is the pose, but because I'm looking for a stretch in the left groin here a little bit, for me personally, it feels good to come up on my elbows like I'm doing Sphinx pose. But this also is more of a bend in the lower back, so if that doesn't feel good, keep your whole body, your whole torso down on the ground, either way. Because you don't need to push that left knee out to get the stretch. If you're not feeling a big stretch, that's okay, because it's still happening. And so noticing what you're feeling while you're in the shape, without judgment, like, well, I don't feel anything, it can't be good. Or, this really is stretching a lot. There's no judgment, it doesn't mean that it's good or it's bad. You're just noticing, like, how much you're feeling or not. Either way is fine. Right about then, it's time to roll back down, or come down onto your belly, and roll over onto your back, and this time squeezing that same bent knee, so your left knee in. Using the exhale, because that creates more space for where the belly can be. And then release a little as you inhale, so there's space for the breath. And then squeeze as you exhale. And then put that foot on the ground, bending the other leg, coming into your preparing for bridge. Use your exhale to press down with your hands and your feet to lift your hips up. Good, good. I like to hear that. Very good. And then let the breath be steady. and gently roll down. Bring the soles of your feet together and open your knees out like a book. Place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly, and then let the hands be part of the wave-like movement of your breath, feeling the rise and fall. The inhale is the rise, the exhale is a gentle fall. Gently release your arms back down to the floor, and then take one leg, it doesn't matter, one of your knees over to the side, and roll all the way over into a little fetal position. Let yourself rest here, feeling the release of all work. And with the next 3 breaths in, feel as if you are breathing in new energy, new insight, and new possibilities. And with the exhale, feel all that breath leaving your body and the settling of your body and the settling of your mind. Just in time to breathe in new energy, new possibilities, and then settle that as well. And gently press into your top hand, pressing yourself back up into a seated position. Let your head hang heavy till the very end. Sit up nice and tall. Turn your palms to face upward, and then bring your palms together and rub them, creating warmth, creating some friction, some energy here. And then release and hold your palms out, feeling that lingering kind of tingling. With your inhale, slowly lift your arms up overhead and take a gaze upward. Bring your palms together. And as you exhale, bring your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows and then all the way down to your heart and bow. May you have new energy. Namaste. Namaste.